Hello, and today we're gonna take a break. We're gonna do a shameless plug here today. Do you ever get tired of like nasty, ripped up, chewed up, horrible, dirty, just unhappy cuticles or skin or dry elbows? Horrible nonsense. You ever get that? Yeah, we got a fix for that. So, shameless plug time. We've got our salve. Now, this is a full moon salve just because there is a full moon recently, so that's what we're kind of pushing. That's not true. We love all of our salve, and we're going to look at a couple ones, but today, for starters, it's going to be this full moon one. Now, you might see there's some little speckles. Don't worry, that's because this is all natural. That happens. This has been sitting in the cold for a while, so it gets kind of odd like that. But this is all still good. It's untouched, so I'm not going to actually touch that, because this is going to be for somebody who needs it. But I'm not going to leave y'all hanging. We got a couple of options. So this one here is not mustard. This has been up in the warm. So this one is also our full moon. This is just what kind of gets left at the bottom when we make it. A little bit of a different consistency there. You can tell. Been up in the warm instead of down in cool storage, and we actively use this one all the time. The other one that we have now, we're going to use this one because our cuticles aren't so bad today, although that one looks a little bad, so we might have to use our other one. This one is phenomenal. Full moon standard, very good salve, and I will show you how it works in a minute. But this is one of our fun new ones. This is a healing salve. This is more like a balm technically, but it doesn't have that consistency, but it's more balm as far as how you would use it, which you would use a salve for poultice kind of things, that kind of stuff. But this one has natural plantain, American plantain, not, banana plantain. Plantain, naturally harvested, Midwest plantain, as well as calendula flowers in this one. So very, very good for injuries, different kind of happenstances. So what you do with this is our 1 ounce tin. This is a 1 ounce tin. Got a couple of different sizes. The one I showed you earlier is our 1/2 ounce. Got our 1 ounce. Seems this one, the 1 ounce. And then we've got our big 2 ounce boy for if you got one that you'll like and you know how it works and you know that you're going to use it. Those are our 3 different sizes that we currently have in most of our different fragrances as well as types. This healing one has no fragrance. The only thing that is in there is going to be the base items, which is mainly olive oil actually, as well as some beeswax and shea. And then it's got the calendula that has been cooked down into it and then strained out, as well as the plantain calendula. That's this guy here. So I know, all that waiting, we're gonna get to use it. So, let's take a little bit goes a long way. Get it nice and warm. It is gonna warm up with your skin, so it's gonna look kind of slick. See that? But that can just go right in. I know we've got some icky cuticle. Here we go. There's some old stuff that I've been using this on for the past 2 days. That was absolutely ripped open and like bleeding all over the show. And that's where we're at now, so that's looking much better. This one, of course, we tore this one open this morning. Because it happens, it's dry, it's horrible, the weather's changing. So, I'm just going to rub that right on in there. Nice and pretty, so that's going to be a little bit shiny, but what you're going to do is just rub it in. Rub it in. And then we're going to take whatever's left there, and we're going to rub it in. Now, that was a little less for if I was going to do, like, my whole hands. I would take a little bit more, but you can always dip back in and get more, which I'm going to do because I'm going to show you a second thing. Again, this one, the healer, this is Nature's Healing Salve. This is our personal one. That's why it's got this kind of label on it. That way we know that it's ours. It doesn't have the nice professional label. So these guys... Oh, I got a little spot there. You see that? I'm just gonna throw some of this on there. For that one, no fragrance. You don't have to worry about that. It is just the natural scent that you're gonna get out of this one, which I really like it. This one's a little heavy on the shea because I wanted it to be a little thicker than some of our other stuff, so it's got more of a shea scent. Now, this one. This is usually everybody's favorite. This is Full Moon. This kind of ends up being people's favorite fragrance for most of our stuff. You're gonna get Asian sandalwood, eucalyptus, and jasmine coming through on this. I know. So that is a nice fun one. Now for this one, I'm gonna use my little boy that I've been using for the past week. But don't worry. This we do not let customers try. We've got a whole different jar for customers to try. This is literally our personal one. So this stuff, you can see, you know, still got that kind of yellow, very nice. It is solid, but it is going to become a liquid, kind of like oobleck that you might have played with when you were younger. So for this, since I am a tattoo person, I like to moisturize my tattoos with this. Now, don't do this on a fresh tattoo. Don't do that. Wait until you're healed, you're good to go before you start putting stuff in there. I don't want to get in trouble with tattoo artists and stuff like that. Especially since this has fragrance in it. This has fragrance, so don't put this on fresh tattoos. That's a huge no-no. But I'm gonna rub that on in there, and that is going to help moisturize your skin and give you a nice protective layer as well. And because I got twinsies, well, you can see the difference. Yeah, much darker that one is now compared to this. We're gonna get some going on here. A little bit, again, goes quite a long way on these. Alrighty, if you do get one of those big 2-ounce tins, that's honestly gonna last you between like 8 months to a year. We're only just starting to get people coming back who are like, oh my gosh, I got your product, I need more, I finally ran out. Because we used to only have the 2 ounces. Now I've got the different sizes, so you can test out some different fragrances, and they've each got their own different ingredients as well, much like the scent of this one is Asian sandalwood, jasmine, and eucalyptus. Those are also the ingredients that are added in when I start cooking the olive oil on it, just to get the essential oils and stuff out of it. But the thing with this, now when you first put it on, you've got that kind of shine. You notice that little shine? So it might seem like it's gonna be slimy, greasy, sticky, something like that. Now it is silky. I would describe it as silky, but if it still feels like you've got that extra like kind of slime layer, if it doesn't feel like it's going in, you put too much on and start working it. You gotta start working it up into the rest of your skin there on that one. Again, little bit goes a very long way with these ones. So for these guys, we've got all different fragrances available for your personal choices. And we've got some rose available right now. We've got the full moon. We still have some of our super moon left. We've got super moon, but I think we've only got it available in the 2-ounce tin right now. We've got a red clover. We've also got one that was done with the red clover, but it has no fragrance. Our big starter one was our wild woods. That is hugely popular. We finally got that in our older sizes. It's just a little difficult to get our hands on the tins for some weird reason. And we wanted to make sure that we stayed consistent with the colors that we were using on those. Let's see, we got the natural, the red clover, full moon, super moon. We got our new Nature's Healer. Like I said, rose already. Might be all the fragrances we have right now. We're always expanding though, so be sure to check in. But we do also make sure that all of the ingredients that we use are going to be good for your skin, good for healing purposes, stuff like that. Lots of vitamin E's, vitamin A's, things of those natures. So they're going to help heal your skin, elasticity of your skin, as well as some of those being good for injuries, bruises, bug bites. Honestly, any of this is great for bug bites. So huge great for bug bites, but I know we're moving out of bug season and we're starting to move into the weather shifting and then winter. And where we are in the winter is harsh to no degree on your skin. This stuff is a lifesaver. Now, if you're someone like me, constantly getting up, sitting down, doing things like that, this also works for chafing. As long as you use it externally, this is absolutely perfect. We do recommend you keep it away from mucous membranes if you are using one with fragrance. So don't stick it in your eyes, don't stick it in your nose. I wouldn't recommend putting it on your lips unless you get a fragrance-free one, and then it would be good for chapped lips. Let's see. I think that's about it. The cat is now calling me. He says he needs attention, so I'm going to let you guys go. That is it for our shameless plug. We'll see you in the next one.